Hey guys, Big Nate 84 here. In this video, I will be unboxing the Polycom Soundstation 2W. This is an analog speakerphone. It's a very popular model. Chances are, if you've been in a conference room recently, you've probably seen this exact phone sitting on your conference table or a very similar one. And I know it may sound simple, but I'm willing to bet if you have one of these phones, you are missing out on a few key features. So I'm going to explain a couple different ways that you can use this phone to make phone calls. So obviously, the Soundstation 2W can be used as a standard analog telephone. Hello. But in addition to that, it can also be used to enhance the audio quality of a Skype call made with a computer and a cell phone call made with a cell phone. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. The console and the rechargeable battery pack, the base, the console power supply, the base power supply, analog telephone cable, computer Y cable adapter, mobile phone adapter. It also comes with a quick start guide, manual, and rechargeable battery. Let's take a closer look at the base. You'll see a port for the DC power supply, an RJ11 port for the analog telephone line, auxiliary audio output, and a wireless connection button. If you have multiple phones in your facility, there is a method of IDing and pairing console and base stations. On the console, you'll see a port for the DC power supply, a 2.5 millimeter port for connecting the audio adapter cables, microphone expansion port number 1, microphone expansion port number 2, which are present on all models but only active on the Soundstation 2W EX, and a lock, a USB port for updating the firmware on the bottom. Let's take a look at a diagram I created to better understand how this phone works. And by the way, a PDF of this diagram is available for download for free. All you need to do is click on the link in the description below this video. The Soundstation 2W is comprised of a base station and a console. The base requires a power supply. The console only requires a power supply to charge the battery. It takes 8 hours to bring the battery up to a full charge. The Soundstation 2W is a unique solution because it does not require power or a phone line at the conference table. As long as you have power and a phone line in a nearby credenza or down the hall, the Soundstation 2W console will connect wirelessly to the base using DECT 6.0 wireless technology. It has a wireless range of 150 feet and a 24-hour battery life. It can also be used to enhance the audio quality of a Skype call made with a computer and a cell phone call made with a cell phone. You may see IP phones that look very similar to this, but don't be confused. This makes calls the same way a regular analog telephone makes calls. It is a little bit confusing because in the menu there is an IP mode option. And I personally think that's a little bit misleading because IP phones are becoming so popular. But basically, the IP mode allows you to place a call with a computer or a cell phone when they are connected, when these external devices are connected to the speakerphone with the included adapters. So the call is being made with an external device, but you'll be able to hear the call through the Polycom speakers. Alright, so that's pretty much it. One thing I will mention for other tech professionals or people that have to manage wireless frequencies on your facility, DECT 6.0 operates on the 1.9 gigahertz frequency range. Just good to be aware of. The range is 150 feet. And also just wanted to point out, I did spec one of these. It was a good solution in the conference room of my church, and that's because we needed a speakerphone. Something that sounded better than somebody's iPhone set to speaker, so we needed some enhanced audio, but we didn't want to pull power or a phone line through the floor to the conference table. So this worked out really nice. We were able to locate the base station down the hall in another room altogether, about 70 or 50 to 70 feet away, and the phone stays charged when it's not in use. It stays plugged into that DC power supply, and then when people need it for a board meeting, they can unplug it, bring it to the table. It's a complete wireless solution. It's got a nice rechargeable battery, and it seems to work pretty well. I'm Big Nate 84. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to order a Polycom SoundStation 2W, or if you'd like some recommendations for adapter cables for common phones and computers, or if you'd like to download your free PDF, check out the links below.